So welcome back to my channel, my viewers and my subscribers. I am just here in the evening on the farm and I will be transplanting some cabbage seedlings. I do not transplant my plants in the morning, my viewers. I always try my best to transplant them in the evening. So I'm just here planning to transplant. So if this is your first time to my channel, my name is Shandan and welcome back to the Hilltop Farm. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe and stay tuned for a lot more videos. So stay tuned and keep watching. So this is the way it is actually looking after I finish. Cut all of the grass and remove it so you guys can see how clean it is. And I put the grass on the side right there where I will be planting over here as well. I'm going to put some more beds and stuff on this side as well, but not at this present moment. So I just put the grass over there that I cut to actually keep the weeds down from actually growing. So right here is where I'm going to make two beds. I'm going to make one on this side right here and I'm going to make one on that side right there. So this is the way the two bed are actually looking. As you can see from up here, go straight along down there. So right here I am at the nursery where I will be pulling the cabbage seedlings. As you guys can see, these smaller ones right here, those are the cabbage seedlings all around. These are some weeds coming up in the nursery. I will be coming ahead and pulling them, all of the weeds, very soon. But inside of there is seedlings as well. So some callaloo plants started to grow, and the callaloo grow very rapidly or very quick, my viewers. So that's the reason why they are actually covering or overshadowing the seedlings. But that's no problem, my viewers. They will actually still do okay, or they will still be fine, as you can see right there. So what I will be doing, I'm going to get a container right here. So this was the container that I used to catch the water, to water the plants. So what I will be doing, I am going to go ahead and I am going to select for the most of the bigger seedlings. I'm going to leave the smaller one to actually continue grow. And whenever time you are actually pulling your seedlings from your nursery, always make sure that the seedlings actually you water the seedlings, the nursery, before pulling the seedlings from the nursery. So you can actually save a lot of the roots and the seedlings while you are actually pulling it to actually transplant it. Once you are not growing in trays, whenever time you are growing in trays, it is actually better as well. So stay tuned. So I will be pulling these ones that you guys are actually seeing right here. The bigger ones, I'm going to try and go through and pull the most of the bigger ones, then maybe I'm going to take you guys back and show you inside of the container after I finish pull all of them, because I don't want to damage a lot of the root. And we actually get some rain earlier today, so that's the reason why I said that I am just going to come ahead and transplant these seedlings. I was actually planning to do it from yesterday in the evening, but a lot of rainfall yesterday until it was actually very late, so I couldn't get the chance to actually come ahead and actually transplanted these. So I get the chance this evening, so I'm just making use of it. So you guys can see the seedlings are looking very lovely, my viewers. So I'm just going to just transplant them and take good care of them, and you guys can actually stay tuned. I'm going to keep you guys updated on them while I'm actually fertilizing them and all of those stuff while they are actually growing. Look how lovely. You guys can see the healthy roots right there as well. So in another couple of days, these seedlings that I am transplanting will start to bounce back and start to grow very rapidly. So I'm just taking my time and hold the seedlings properly and pull it. So stay tuned. So welcome back now, my viewers. So I actually pull most of the seedlings. I don't sure if I am going to need any more. If I need any more, I will go for it. So I put some water in one of the container right here, and inside of these two container right here, for anyone wondering what is actually inside, it is goat manure is actually inside these two container. So I am going to use the goat manure to transplant the seedlings. I'm going to transplant the seedlings directly in the goat manure. I'm going to put the root of the seedlings directly in the goat manure. So just stay tuned. What I will be doing as well, I need to mix the goat manure, the both of these, and then I will be getting started to transplant. And after I mix the goat manure, my viewers, I will be making the hole. I'm going to use the hole right there, and I'm going to dig the hole inside of this bed right here. From up here, go straight along down there. So just stay tuned. Right here in this bag, I have the fertilizer that I will be using as well to transplant the seedlings. So just stay tuned. Okay, my viewers, the first thing that I will be doing, I'm going to start it to dig the hole. Then afterwards, I will mix the manure. Then I will get started. So stay tuned. So I am actually digging the hole, my viewers, like 18, like 14, 14 to 12 inches apart. So I'm digging the hole like 1 foot or 14 inches apart, my viewers. Because I need the head, so the wider you dig the hole, my viewers, is the bigger the head of the cabbage that you will actually harvest. So I actually dig all of the hole, my viewers, but I didn't count. So this is the way the sky is actually looking now at this present moment. But I don't sure if any more rain is going to fall, so I need to hurry and started to do what I had to do. So I'm going to get started now. This one aside, this one there, and bring up this one. So the first thing that I will be doing, my viewers, so the reason why I use fertilizer while I'm actually transplanting the cabbage seedlings is because I want to boost the cabbage plant to start it to grow back very quickly. So in another 3 to 4 days, the cabbage will start to push out new root or new fiber and start it to grow. So I am just boosting it with a little bit of fertilizer. So what I will be doing, I am adding 1 handful of fertilizer to half bucket of water. Then I will just mix it around. So all of the fertilizer is not going to mix out, my viewers, but I'm just mixing out some of it in the water. So after I do that, I'm going to add the manure. Wow. It is actually looking like I add too much water, but that's no problem, my viewers. I'm just going to throw some of the water and add some more manure. And one of the reasons causing that, my viewers, is because the goat manure get wet from the rain that was actually falling earlier. I used to have, I'm going to try and look. So I'm going to use this piece of container to take up the manure and add it inside of the hole. So I just add like 1 handful to each one of the hole. Maybe it will be a little bit over 1 handful, but that's no problem, my viewers. This is actually going to take a very long time for me to use to add all of the goat manure, my God. I'm just going to use my hand as how I used to. So I'm just mixing the goat manure with the fertilizer. So the one bucket carried 3/4 weight. So I'm just going to mix some more. I actually did forget that I actually have this one in the bucket right here, but too much water is actually inside, so I'm just removing some of the goat manure. I'm going to finish the rest of the hole. So I'm going to try and put the camera low so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. So I'm going to get started, my viewers. So what I will be doing, I'm just going to take a seedlings right there, and each one of the hole, my viewers, I'm just going to add one seedlings in each one of the hole, and I am going to put the root of the plant directly inside of the goat manure. Then I am going to pull some of the soil and place it right against the root of the plant. Then I'm just going to push on the plant just like that to let the plant stand up just like that, my viewers. And I'm going to repeat the process, go right along till I reach at the end of the row. Some of the seedlings are not so big, but that's no problem, my viewers. By time goes by, they will grow up and catch back each other. So right there as well, doing the same right here as well. So just like that. going to add one right here as well. And soon and very soon I will get started to spray these seedlings, because I see 1 and 2 of them started to the leaf of them started to eat up from caterpillar. So I will be preventing that very soon. So soon as I'm spraying them as well, I will keep you guys posted and show you guys the kind of spray that I use. If water boat is actually taking up a lot of mud, my viewers, from the soil that till. That one right here break off while I was actually pulling it from the nursery. So the seedlings actually finished. So I need 2, 6 and 2, 9. Yeah. So I need 15 more seedlings, my viewers. So I'm going to get the 15 seedlings. Then I will be finishing down at the end, down there. Then I am going to show you guys all of them. So stay tuned. So welcome back now, my viewers. So I actually finished. So this is the way they are looking from up at the higher section. This is up at the top section, right there, coming straight along down here. Right down here, and in each one of the row, my viewers, it is 32 of them in each row, so it is 96 of them in all. It's actually here because it is 3 row and 32 in each one of the row. So this is the way they are looking down at the lower section, going straight along up there. So that is it. So in my next upcoming video, I'm going to plant some carrot and this bed right here. So you guys can stay tuned for that. I'm going to show you guys how I seed my carrot and the bed. So stay tuned for that. So this is the way the seedlings in the greenhouse are actually doing. As you can see right here, these right here are the tomato plants. Right here is cabbage, over there is pop choy, but the rain is giving them a fight because the heavy rain that is actually falling is actually giving the plants long legs. As you can see that the stem of the plants are very long, is because of the lack of a lot of sunlight, because we are actually getting a lot of rain. So what I will be doing, I am going to try and see if I can control that. I am going to get a sheet of zinc or 2 sheets of zinc, and I'm going to run them along right here so I can put the seedlings on the zinc so they do not get overwatering, and see if I can control them from getting long leg. As you can see right there, a lot of those over there started to flopping over and lying down on the tree, and I don't want that to happen. These right here are the bell pepper. It is only 2 of them. This one right there germinate, and that one right there. So I don't see a good germination rate with these, but these ones right here was the ones that was actually growing in the pot, and I transplanted them. So all of them is doing fine, as you can see right there. And over here, these right here are cucumber, otherwise known as cucumber, right there. And you can see that they are flopping over as well because they are getting too tall because of the rainwater, my viewers. So I'm going to try and take care of that very soon, but otherwise they are looking very healthy with the goat manure that I transplant them with, looking very beautiful. But only the problem with them, they are getting too tall. They should have been getting a lot bigger than getting so tall, my viewers. So shortly, very shortly, I soon can get started to transplant these. I'm just letting them get some more root because I cannot take them out of the tree the way they are now, because the root do not develop as much, so I can take them out. So that's the way they are looking in the greenhouse. So stay tuned. So that is it for today's video, and I want to say thank you guys very much for watching. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe. Stay tuned for a lot more videos. One love, until next time.